What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex Yu, and you're watching the TF Movie Show. This is just a web series where we're talking about the Transformers live-action movie franchise, episode number 52. And in this episode, I got a top 10 list for you guys. You guys know that in summer of 2022, there's going to be a brand new Transformers live-action film, and I personally believe that it's going to be a Beast Wars film. The Beast Wars film. As a matter of fact, I think it's going to be the start of a Beast Wars movie franchise. That's going to be pretty crazy. Not a lot of people are expecting that, but that's how Hollywood works. If the first film is successful and awesome, then they start turning it into a franchise by making sequels. And they keep on making sequels until it stops making money. Kind of like the original franchise with the 5 films directed by Michael Bay. Now we got a Beast Wars film. We don't know very much about it, but like I said, as long as it makes a lot of money, they're going to turn it into a sequel. And so it needs to be a success. So I'm going to give you my top 10 reasons that I personally believe, in my most humble opinion, why Beast Wars is going to be not only awesome, but also successful. By awesome, I mean that the fans will love it. By successful, I mean that it's going to be a financial success. So we're going to start with reason number 10, and that is, I have no expectations. I truly have no expectations at all. Haven't seen a single episode of Beast Wars. So, well, actually, I intend to watch Beast Wars because I want to watch that as a prerequisite to going into this film. But at the end of the day, I have no expectation. But that's not only me. I can't be the only one with no expectations. And when you go into a film with no expectations, most of the times, for the most part, you end up enjoying it because your expectations are not sky high. All right? So that's reason number 10. Number 9, they're trying something entirely new. And that is actually a risk. A lot of times, risks don't work out. Look at Star Wars, for example. They did something really, really safe. Okay? They played it by the book. They did what was successful, and they repeated that. And then they ended up having a film like The Force Awakens, okay, which was a huge, huge success. But then they decided to take some risk with The Last Jedi and then Rise of Skywalker, and then it kind of got a little bit bumpy. In any case, they're taking a risk. They don't know what's going to happen, but I think it's about time for them to take a risk and try something fresh and new. After all, they've been doing the same thing over and over again with the last 4 sequels. So therefore, by trying something new, I think that it will really bring in some brand new fans who got tired of the original franchise. You know what I mean? And of course, there are Beast Wars fans out there, so they're ready for something new. They're ready for something fresh and new, and they want to see more Transformers, but done in a different style, okay? And we're going to get that. Number 8. We're going to see Transformers transforming into something other than cars. You know, in the Michael Bay films, a lot of them turned into cars. Like, a lot of them. Not just the Autobots. We got some Decepticons, and then some Decepticon drones. And there was just a lot of vehicles. Like, we also had the Dreads. Right? There were so many cars, so many automobiles. We are finally going to see more beasts. I mean, we got Scorponok before, we had the Dinobots, we had Ravage, but that wasn't a lot. That was just a few characters, and it makes sense just because there weren't as many characters that transformed into beasts, right? But now we're going to get characters, like 100% of the characters are actually going to turn into something other than cars. You know, when I saw Grimlock and all the other Dinobots in Age of Extinctions transforming into dinosaurs on the big screen, wow, it was like a larger-than-life experience for me. It was like, wow. And so when I watched that sequence, it just blew my mind. So for me to see them transform into something other than cars is going to be a more awesome and explosive experience. That's what I believe. Number 7, all new characters. And by all new characters, I mean a combination of characters that Beast Wars fans will be familiar, that we've never seen in the Michael Bay films, but we're also going to see brand new characters that nobody's ever seen before. Because even in the Transformers live action films, like the previous 6 films, we were introduced to characters that have never been seen before in any of the previous iterations, whether it be in the comic books or the cartoons. So I believe that they're going to bring in brand new characters, just like they brought for Bumblebee, like Shatter and Dropkick. They're going to bring in brand new characters, and they're going to be in the form of beasts. And some of them might be cool, some of them might be just just there. But the fact is that they want to create new characters to create new toys, and I'm down with that. I just want to see new characters. I don't want to keep on seeing the same characters again and again, and like different iterations of them. I want to see brand new characters, and characters we can learn to be fans of. You know what I mean? So that's going to be exciting. Number 6, totally new aesthetic to the robot designs. Even in Bumblebee, there was they brought in a G1 look, but only for the Cybertron sequence and Bumblebee and Optimus Prime. But they brought in Shatter and Dropkick, which still had a clean look to them. They look less like the alien-looking Decepticons like Michael Bay created in his other films, or approved the designs for the other sequels. But this is going to be all new design aesthetics, you know what I mean? Because they're transforming into beasts, whether it be dinosaurs or animals. I don't know what it's going to be, but we're gonna get maybe even a whole new design team. They had the design team who worked on Transformers, and then I'm pretty sure they hired the same guys in Industrial Light and Magic to design. They got the concept artists as well to design these robot designs, and they probably brought them back for the sequels. We're probably going to get brand new artists, and they're going to change the look of them entirely because, like I said, they're not vehicles. There's not going to be like vehicle parts, and maybe even the transformations will be either really complex or super simple. Maybe simple might be good. It might look, kind of cool if the designs were simple. Like, it just opens up, things come out, and then that's it. As opposed to, you know what I mean? So that's not something that maybe, we'll be appreciative of simpler looks or simpler transformations. You know what I mean? So there you have it. Now we're going down to the 5 reasons, top 5 now. So number 5, we're going to get a brand new story and something that expands the lore. Now, in Bumblebee, we got a brand new story, totally different feel to it. And it wasn't about taking over the world. It was a smaller film, unlike the previous or the first 5 films, which is all about taking over the world and all that, right? A world domination. So this is going to be something different because I don't think that there's anything really to take over. I think it's more just about good guys versus bad guys. So this is going to be a brand new story, and also it explores the lore. It expands the lore. We're going to see more history of the Transformers, and that in itself is actually really, really exciting. Number 4, maybe, just maybe, and this is something I'm just theorizing and speculating on, maybe we will see the true origins of the Dinobots. Now, I don't know what they're going to do with regards to how they're going to reference Beast Wars. First of all, I've never seen Beast Wars, and second, I feel that they're going to take some creative liberties in crafting the story, so it's not going to be 100% a carbon copy of Beast Wars. They're going to do something which seems a little bit more logical, but keep in mind that it's still fiction, so at the end of the day, they can do whatever they want and change whatever they want. They're going to take inspirations from Beast Wars, and if they're going to have it take place during the Jurassic periods, if they choose to do that, maybe we will truly see the true origins of the Dinobots. That would be really, really cool. And maybe the Dinobots won't look like the Dinobots that we've seen in Age of Extinction. They're going to maybe look entirely different. I don't know, but we could potentially see the origins of that. Number 3, this is something that a lot of fans have been wanting, okay? And this is all just speculation, by the way, because I have no access to the script. I don't know what we're going to see. but I'm assuming that if this is going to take place during the Jurassic period or a period ruled by dinosaurs, we're going to see no humans. That's something the fans have been wanting for a long, long, long time. They want the film to be focused entirely on the robot characters. There's not going to be any humans in this. Maybe there'll be some cavemen, but I don't even think they're even going to do that. I mean, what would be the point of having cavemen there? You know what I mean? So I don't even know if cavemen even exist during that time. Probably not. But in any case, no humans. This is Beast Wars. So something that you wanted, something that you're going to get. Number 2. Okay, the last 2 are pretty big deals, okay? Megatron as a T-Rex. I don't know if he's going to transform into a T-Rex, but in Beast Wars he did transform into a T-Rex, and I've seen the Masterpiece Edition toy for Megatron as a T-Rex, and it looks freaking awesome. Okay, so like I said, I don't know if we're going to get that, but if Megatron is a T-Rex, just like how Grimlock is a T-Rex, kind of, sort of, that's going to be awesome, because already Grimlock as a T-Rex, seeing him transform huge on a big screen was freaking amazing. I would love to see that again, but in a more appropriate time period. And Megatron as a T-Rex just would be like, whoo! I would just, like, I don't even know how to explain my excitement for that. Number 1, okay, Optimus Primal versus Megatron. Now, I don't think that, I really don't know what they're going to do. If they decide to make Optimus Prime a gorilla, I don't think he's going to be a tiny gorilla, okay? Or maybe Megatron's going to be a baby T-Rex. But that would be super, super silly, okay? Make Optimus Prime a freaking giant mechanical gorilla and make Megatron a full-size T-Rex, okay? Have you guys seen King Kong, the one directed by Peter Jackson, which came out like, oh man, like almost 20 years ago? Have you guys seen that? Okay, that fight between King Kong and 3 T-Rexes was incredible. As a matter of fact, it was the best part in the entire movie. It was a long extended sequence, but the whole time I felt like a kid watching that. Because, first of all, the CG was really, really awesome. It wasn't 100% perfect, where it looked totally realistic, but the idea is that you still were invested in the character enough to know that, to feel that you're, like, this fight looks realistic enough to get you invested in the entire sequence. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, Optimus Primal versus Megatron as a T-Rex would be freaking awesome. It would be like that King Kong versus the T-Rex sequences, but on steroids. Because they would be transforming in and out of their beast modes as they see fit, whatever works for them during a fight. And then that would be so awesome. And also keep in mind that they're Transformers. They got like powerful strength, you know? So if Megatron runs out of ideas in fighting Optimus Primal, because, you know, using his teeth is not good enough, he'll transform back into a robot and beat him up using his bare hands, right? So you can imagine the creativity they can do with a fight like that. And I think that they'll probably even use King Kong, you know, the one directed by Peter Jackson, as a reference. If you haven't seen that sequence, go check it out. Just go on YouTube and type in King Kong versus T-Rex. Oh man, what an amazing sequence. Now imagine if King Kong was a robot that transformed, and also there was only one T-Rex, and that's Megatron. Imagine how amazing that would be. Anyways, there you have it. Like, I hope you guys, I hope this video will get you excited about a Beast Wars movie. I would really like to suggest to just keep an open mind. Be open-minded to what we could potentially see. Because the fact is that we're seeing some really familiar characters, and that's Optimus Prime and Optimus Prime and Megatron. And I have an attachment to both these characters, and I'm okay with seeing them as, you know, a gorilla and a T-Rex. I'm totally okay with that. I think that's freaking awesome. Okay, I didn't watch Beast Wars. You know, I have no investment with that story at all, but I just want to see something new. And it's kind of like, well, just think of it like this. These are the new adventures of Optimus Prime and Megatron in a different time period. When you look at it that way, it feels way more acceptable, or way more accessible if you are a hardcore Michael Bay fan. You know what I mean? If you view it as just that, then I think it opens your mind to a Beast Wars story, okay? I'm really excited about this. Kind of just picture, use your mind, use your creativity to visualize how awesome it can be and the potential that there is there. Because you've already seen what Autobots and Decepticons can be like as vehicles and military vehicles, whether it be tanks or jets and all that stuff. Imagine what it'd be like if they were dinosaurs or even some kind of weird looking beast that we've never even seen before, like an overgrown scorpion, like Scorponok, which just looks totally weird but still very, very cool. That sequence was amazing, by the way. So there you have it. Anyways, those are my top 10 reasons why I believe that Beast Wars will be awesome, as in fans will love it, as well as be a success, as in it's going to make a lot of money. Okay? At the end of the day, it's all about a great story and great characters. And I think they got all that. At least I hope so. As always, if you enjoyed this video, you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also, follow me on Twitter, Ragin Nation. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.